it's me again, Jeezy. That's ego. All right, it's me, Jesus. So, yeah, I said it. My name Jesus. It ain't Jesus, but it's Jesus. So, if y'all ain't know about me, bro, let's just say this real quick before I forget what I was about to say. So, if y'all ain't know about me, man, my name's Jesus. I ain't gonna give you my last name, but my name's Jesus. I'm 25, born March 24, 2000. So, hold up. I'm black and Panamanian. Uh, y'all probably don't care about that. But, I was born in Fayetteville. Now, I am in Wilmington. Life's great. I'll just say that. I hope you guys have a great life. And we are going to be here for a roller coaster ride for real with me. But, we making it through it. We making it through. We trust in God to get us through this process of life. Sometimes it feels like God isn't there, but God's always there. And He knows what He's doing. You got to trust God. You can't try to overthink things. So, that leads pretty good into my topic. You can't overthink things. You got to act on things once you get the inspiration. Because if you're over here clouding your head thinking about the old stuff, you can't get the new stuff, So, like I was saying in my last video, it's like a lot of things are just distractions, It's distracting you from you. So you're inside your head so much thinking about, all this BS and all these distractions, like your ego and, past things that you didn't do, stuff in the past. You literally have to be in the now. You have to be receptive to those messages. If you're clouding yourself, I'm hungry, I need some food. But if you're clouding yourself from that message, then how are you supposed to get the message? I mean, it's that simple. So you have to chill in the now and think about now things. And it's better to close your eyes. So it's like this whole, me personally, I feel like this whole reality is just ego. It's your perception of I. It's just I, for real. Ego is the Latin word for I. So all this stuff is created by you. If you close your eyes, just meditate, learn how to meditate. Just feel your body, feel your vibration. When you talk, you have a vibration, bro. It's like you sit there with yourself and, just be you. My light went off, so you can open your eyes if your eyes ain't open. But, yeah. You just gotta sit there and be you and learn you and just be there, it feels so good to be there because it's like there's nothing. There's no like thoughts of, once you get to the certain level of meditation. But I kind of hate overthinking things, but it's good to try to figure it out. I feel like when I overthink things, just what I'm telling y'all, it's like it just clouds me from the now, just don't overthink it. Just be. Like today, I had a video that I was doing. It was about semen retention. I still can. I got good takes. I don't have to redo it. Like I was sitting there. I don't know, like me posting the video, like me making the video for, like, it was me making content, but I didn't want my kids to be in there, but they were playing and stuff. Yeah, so they were playing and stuff. So I didn't really get to, what's the word I'm looking for? My bad. I didn't really get to, like, I was like kind of a little stressed. Like I wasn't really stressed, but I just wanted them to get out of the camera. But I knew that they were just having fun. I was being selfish. But I was sitting there like shooting and stuff in the basket, and they were getting in the camera. And I wouldn't say I was getting aggravated, but I wanted them to like try to get out of the way so I can be able to like get the stuff going. I just wanted to hurry up and do it. But they were just having fun. And it's like me sitting there trying to overthink that. acting like God don't know what he's doing. Just, just be in the moment and do and just chill. It's like, this is like, it's all an experience. We're all just viewing this life. So once you sit down, oh my God, my bad. I forgot what I was talking about. My bad, y'all. But once you just sit there and flow through life, then you'll be straight. You gotta sit there and be you. Just flow, just be here. And do the stuff that you get inspired to do. Because once all that stuff starts clouding up, it's like you have good ideas, but you just don't act on them. Then they just become dull and boring. Like after a while, like once you get inspired, you have so much energy to do it. So that's like the peak. So that's when you need to sit there and capitalize on that inspiration. Like the other day, the song I did, like it was like fresh, like emotion. Freaking it was like my son, he was like playing at the splash pad that we have down here. And one of the kids, like, I don't know, it's just like how kids are, they just don't understand. And it's like I can see that he just like he wants people to like play with him and stuff. So it's like, you know, some kids sometimes sometimes they'll sit there and play with you. Then he doesn't really talk like you know it's like we understand what he's saying, so we just don't really correct it. But now that he's starting to speak with more people, like, okay, well, we need to sit there and correct your speech and like start working with you more. It's a lesson learned. But it's like when he's talking to kids, he just like, it's just hard because he had talked slow trying to figure out what he's gonna say and stuff like that. So I was just feeling bad, like just saying, like giving him that message. I was gonna sit there and make a song and give him the message about, you know you don't need to worry about people and stuff. You just need to sit there and worry about yourself, basically. Just in case that's something that he struggled with. But I'm gonna try to stay on top of it and help him, because that was definitely something that I still continue to struggle with. So it's like, as I'm figuring out solutions, I could sit there and help him with something like that. I don't know, but I kind of digressed. That was like too much information. But I was gonna make that song, but I didn't. And the next day, it's like I don't have that fresh emotion, inspiration anymore. So it's like I don't even want to sit there and do the song anymore. I probably still could, but it's like stuff in the spur of the moment, things. It's just so much better. That's why you have to be in the moment and just live life. I'm losing a lot of weight, bro. I lost about I don't know, it's been like 4 pounds. I don't think that's a lot of weight. But I've been losing weight because I haven't been eating that much. Like with like bodybuilding, you have to sit there and eat a lot. And it's like, I feel like energy is consumed when you're digesting food. That's when you digest a big meal, your body starts to get tired. So the brain takes up 20% of the body's energy. So once, this is just a theory, I'm just thinking out loud right now. So once you sit there and use all of your, oh my bad. Once you sit there and eat a big meal and start like digesting food, it's like it takes away from your energy. That's why you get tired. So if your brain takes, you still have your other organs that it powers, but if your brain takes 20% of that, it's like once you digest, it's going to be hard for you to sit there, to think about things. That's why they say with the spiritual, if you're doing like on a spiritual journey, you're not supposed to eat a lot because you're trying to, use your energy for your spiritualness. So it's the same with like semen retention. So it's like, I'm not sure what goes on when you're building semen, because once you release your semen, I did the jack off. Once you release your semen, you sit there and my bad, I got lost train of thought. You can see sometimes why I just start going to my brain, and start thinking about things too much instead of just staying within me. But I'm gonna get better. I gotta catch what I was saying again. I'm sorry. I apologize. Cause I ain't sorry. I just apologize. I'm not sorry. I try to sit there and stop my kids from saying I'm sorry. My wife, it's I apologize. You're not sorry. The self-talk matters for real. And I'll be sitting there beating myself up with my self-talk. Why? I feel like back in the day, my best, when I used to wake up and tell myself, I forget exactly what I used to say. I got it written down somewhere. I just gotta find it. It's like I'm the greatest person alive and stuff like that. I used to tell myself that early in the morning, you know, to sit there and fix my self talk. Anytime something came up, I'll sit there and, you know, remember that. Like, nah, I control me. Nah, just different stuff like that. And it's the same thing with music, too. So, with music, you're hearing such bad self talk, and it's like, it's destroying you. I mean, does that make sense? A lot of the things I'll be saying is theory. You know, I'll just be thinking out loud. But, dang, bro, I'll be losing my freaking train of thought a lot, man. Because I'm high. But, back to the main topic of this thing. Just do things out of inspiration. All right. Y'all take it easy. I'm out.